touched on this a couple of times. How does reliability and robustness, how is that built into Norsk? I know it's part of the ideas pedigree, and you've served a lot of customers over a long period of time delivering those type of applications that are very robust and are good on a bad day, as you say. But tell us how that's built into Norsk and how that benefits Norsk customers.
So it is something that we think of as a first-class citizen in our design. So ultra-high availability has to be the sort of platform on which you build your media services rather than a thing that you fit to media services afterwards. So we use slightly esoteric programming languages which allow us to focus on hyperscaling and on supervision of millions of processes and having strategies for dealing with what to do if something does go wrong, because it will go wrong, and it doesn't matter how much you set yourself out to build a system which never goes wrong. Once you've done this a little while in your life, you know that you can't do that. You have to have a strategy for every failure, and essentially the programming paradigms that we use builds that out. That extends not just within the container, which we're kind of looking at here in studio, as the sort of isolated work process, but that extends to the supervision of all the processes which our Norsk Manager server facilitates. So with Norsk Manager running alongside Norsk Media, Norsk Manager can orchestrate Norsk Media services in a hybrid native way across the infrastructure that you make available to it. And supervise that availability. If something fails, it can reinstantiate the services instantaneously, or it can reprovision them to better infrastructure, depending on various different logics, which either the Norsk Manager can decide, or we can use external input of data to help make those decisions and steer content appropriately. So yes, if you want to really offer service level agreements that are higher than the infrastructure on which you're running the service, you need to have a strategy, and that's baked into the very DNA of Norsk.